Hey everyone, Alex of All Trades here, and I am here with Warframe because Beverly and I are not streaming. Okay, hold on. I have not pulled up the Rumble yet. There we go. Now it's up. Okay. So I had plans for tonight, but they went out the window. Not that long ago did I learn that they went out the window, and I'm kind of annoyed by it. Um, I think I need to turn up my volume. Yep. But okay. I guess I feel like there was something in my inbox that I just never looked at. Oh, well, that for one. um right. I did get that. I remember that. Or maybe not. Hey, sweetie. Oh, right. What is this? Tenno, please, the Laverian desperately needs your help. Come see me in Dante's Laverian as soon as possible.
Oh, the Laverian. It was floundering. You understand? Going under. All that work I put into it, and so few visited, let alone donated. Oh, I don't mean you, of course. I know you're a friend to the Laverian.
Hardly ever donated.
It just wasn't enough. So when Parvos made me an offer,
Oh, God.
I thought, oh, why not? Just let it go.
You
Let
sold
it
it?
all go. I took the deal, Tenno. I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, if only Dante were still around.
I am Dante right now.
Please, you must come see me.
It's got more of a face than I would have expected. Although it's the first time I've ever actually seen him.
Hello, friend. You find me now amidst the bones of all I am. Of the
Ooh.
thing that mattered most to me in my too long life. You know, I wasn't sure it was possible to be less than a man, for I was a man once.
Yes,
This room was to be a shrine to one of my dearest friends, but now that shall never come to pass. Look around, and I will recount what was meant to be.
This is for Dante?
I've made such a terrible mistake, you see. In a universe at its own throat, where every living thing works daily to keep body and soul together, there's not much appetite for history, for stories. The Laverian may not be a real place, a place you can reach out and touch, but to reality it was anchored. And reality demands a tithe. It takes coin to keep this place rest, this shrine to memory. And a savvy businessman I was not. To be less than a man is to be a fool, and fool I was.
I don't think that had anything to do with Dante.
Did I never tell you of Dante?
Okay, so now you're telling me
No,
about Dante.
I suppose I didn't. I suppose I hadn't the fortitude. The entirety of the Laverian is shaped by the lack of him, though perhaps only in ways that I can see. Though, by definition, a weapon of war, Dante was, first and foremost, a student of history. And he was my friend. Truthfully, much of the Laverian would not exist were it not for that bold, two-fisted academician's devotion to both myself and the cause of better understanding our history and ourselves. It shames me to think of what he would have to say about what I have done to our shared endeavor.
Hold on. It seems seeing more of this place. What was that? Oh, that was Dante doing stuff. I feel like that track is something.
Parvo's Granum, you know the name. He of the gilded hand and gilded tongue. For an age he has sought what Dante and I had gathered together, our collected treasures. For one such as Granum there is no such thing as enough. In an age with no appetite for memory, maintaining a shrine to our shared history seemed folly. And so, in a low moment, I signed it all away.
The story seems to be trying to guilt us for not wasting our credits on this.
I do not know what possessed me in that moment. I have no need for money, or food, or shelter, or care.
Although you asked for money
Perhaps
for
I
some,
merely
like,
felt
procedure,
my
I thought.
time was done. That the past had served its use, and me along with it. Whatever the reason, I allowed myself an instant to feel my misery to be greater than my life's purpose. A momentary indulgence that may be paid by every future generation until the sun goes dark.
Couldn't you find a different life's purpose if your current life's purpose is just making you miserable and no one seems to care about it, though? It doesn't seem like this is a requirement that you do this.
I would give much for my friend to have been here. Dante and
He is
I,
here.
we tempered each other's unique
It's
compulsions.
funny to do this with
You would have
Dante.
liked Dante, I feel.
He's okay.
His end began, as it did for so many souls, with the Entrati family. The patriarch of that benighted family had fallen into decadence and disrepute, his name sullied by controversy and implications of madness. Then an erstwhile associate of mine, a gentleman by the name of Lloyd, a Master Entrati's man for more than a lifetime, well, vanished. Lloyd, his master, and his entire lineage, just gone.
What's there a period between lineage and just? Grammatically, it doesn't make sense, and it actually doesn't make sense for how he delivered those lines.
There were rumors, of course. Master Entrati was known at that time for outlandish claims and questionable science relating to voices he was hearing, I believe.
He didn't really pause there.
Gods from beyond the veil and whatnot. After the disappearances, Dante, never one to let a good mystery go, insisted on infiltrating the Entrati manse and learning the truth for himself. I, however, being more familiar with the confidential details of Master Entrati's interests, urged him otherwise. I suppose you wonder why I would do such a thing, if I believed Master Entrati to be fit for little more than the asylum. Lloyd was, as I said, a dear friend. We spoke often. His last missive to me was a simple one. We end as we began. As a student of history and its occult apocrypha, I know the terrible import of those words. And so I cautioned Dante to remain by my side. He promised to do so, then did otherwise.
Sounds like a great friend.
And I never saw him again. Perhaps I was not so deft at tempering him as he was of me. And that, I suppose, was my first great failing. The parent of this second and most final one. I imagine you surmised why I have
Looking
summoned
over
you
that
here.
way.
To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this shadow of a man I once was, but to keep this monument to history alive, so that future generations may learn from it and never repeat our most shameful mistakes. Granham's obsession with that bygone age demands pieces of such. Ironic, really, that one man's interest in history serves only to strip an edifice whose singular purpose was to protect it. But there remains one slim hope: the sourcing of artifacts from places other than the Laverian, sourced by you at my direction. Help me, friend. Help me.
Go farm.
Great final mistake not be the error that turns our collective history and the work of lifetimes to a single miserable use, making a rich man richer.
Did that scroll? It did. something else I'm supposed to do in here, or... It's very weird seeing it look like this, though. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, Dante, stand right here. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. In this one spot. Although you have no body from this perspective. Alright, well, I guess I'm leaving.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
Dude, I barely got my inbox below 1,000 recently, and it's climbing back up again. I have only just now learned of my old friend Drasus Laverian's predicament. I believe I can help you help him. Albrecht's old conduit network has everything Drusus will need. Access the conduits in the Armatus node of Deimos, or through the Sanctum at Micah. I don't know. Come see me afterwards. I may be able to help you recover his trusted colleague, the Warframe, Dante. Clearly, I did not do this to get this Dante. Interesting that it says suggested damage. Do I want to do this alone, or do I want to do it publicly? Okay, let's do it publicly. I know I just changed that and then changed it back, but it's a disruption. I fucking hate those.
My friend, without Dante, I need an associate to bring me the goods Parvos demands. To convey the gravity of my situation, I've relayed my comms with that corpus robber baron to your ship Cephalon. I trust you can and will be that associate for me.
Ah, I hate this one. There we go.
Systems up. You'll need the correct docket to open an arterial conduit. Start looking. Also, the conduits share the same technology that makes Keeplift so burdensome. I do regret implementing it.
Zeta docking. I don't get that.
The Murmur have captured the dockets. Be aware, the Groslings have a particular appetite for dockets.
I see. That's right, it's disruption.
A docket? Excellent. Look for a conduit
Which one?
with a matching key.
Ah. Right, this one.
That's
Okay.
it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
Ooh, I don't know what those are. Key. We picked it up. And they tell you pretty quickly on these ones. It's fast. Who is this person?
Mr. Granham, I assure you it will not come to that. I'll have more artifacts for you very, very soon. My associate will come through for me.
You're on.
Big things grow in dreams. I believe in you all.
I got a blueprint. Oh my god, I totally forgot that I had the glaive. Prime. Let's see. Oh, my companion. Is my companion leveled up? Yes. Well, then, fuck having Johnny around. Grab me some constants. Him.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work. And how may this relic make himself useful to you today? I cannot
Research
lie,
Dante.
Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Warframes. The
Wow.
Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act. Dante, though. In his company, I felt no such anxiety.
Why is it so
He was
bright over
warm,
you?
earnest, literate, a fellow seeker. To know that he perished in these very halls while I slept is a bitterness to me. Drusus never seems to distinguish between the deeds of the Warframes and of the Tenno who presumably operated them. He credits them all with autonomy and dignity. I imagine Dante is responsible for that.
Yeah, because he always acted like they were their own people with their own consciousness, and so far the only one who really displays that is,
Warframes cannot speak, as a
yeah.
rule. Their creator decided they should
Umbra.
only scream or roar or howl.
I mean,
Dante
Dallas.
spoke through his writing, and his voice was beautiful.
It'd take me a while to get a second Dante, isn't it? What is this again?
Parvos
Like-
Granum stole from the Entrati.
You stop talking.
He boasted all that Albrecht had freely given, all he had sacrificed was not enough.
Ooh.
Can you blame me for despising the man? I'll just... Company is always welcome down here.
It will definitely take a lot to farm that.
One has no choice but to entrust you with this. Please, be worthy of it.
What, did you give me something? I don't think you did. I have one crafted, so I don't need that. Need the chassis. I have this one too, actually. With systems.
Very well. Our foes have compromised the habitation systems. How predictable. Stand by the light support.
You know, I do want to check out my glaive. I got it for a reason. Oh god, that's loud. Fuck off.
Capsule incoming! Use it well. They're expensive.
Kind of wondering how a Mercy worked on one of those. Now I know. Interesting sound.
Looks like you could use a bit of life support.
I think we're fine. It is actually a pretty powerful Warframe.
Sending another capsule. It's no grown treat, you know. Look what this fish just caught. You keep fighting, and I'll keep fighting. And when you are ready to return, the sanctum is waiting for you.
Interesting freeze moment there. Go past it, but at least I didn't fall.
Looks like you could use a bit of life support.
Ah. Pain of the murmur.
Please, remember to hand in any Voca you encounter for analysis.
Did you have to be creepy about it? Why were you talking to me?
'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. The debris of monstrousness. Let us learn from it. This ought to keep the group cohesive for a little longer. I hear his voice sometimes when I walk these halls. Oh, I'll just pop off and find something to dust, shall I? Ah, a fresh opportunity to continue my Albrecht's work. We appreciate it, Tenno. I wait upon your pleasure.
Thank you! One has no choice but to entrust you with this. Please. You have proven yourself worthy of trust. Stick around for a while, will
Need
you?
5 shrill Voca for it. Okay. I still haven't gotten this.
We trust in Papa's wisdom.
I do not.
If you need assistance, try to focus on gathering the Vosphine glyphs. It'll trigger the security system I put in place for just such an eventuality.
Picking up 10 million things along the way.
murmur is targeting the Vitrium. Hurry,
Oh my
team.
god, really?
An eyeball cannot defend itself.
Alright, my hand is not used to this, so it's sort of like... Did not get that, apparently. I do not know why I'm invisible.
We can take it from here so you can rest. But if you still have some fight in you, keep at it.
That's the last of them. Objective is
Hiya.
secure. Let's go home.
There you are. I would speak with you.
Where are you? Meeting
Papa's
call.
plan, the fish says. All of this to his design. But how could Papa have known it would go down like this? Us getting smart. Men. Unless he had some hand in it. But Papa's trip to the void went bad as well, right? That wasn't planned. Or else he wouldn't be so rushed and... panicked? Maybe Papa screwed up. Maybe this was all an accident. Lloyd put me in charge of getting you into the Netracells. I'm thinking maybe there's something in there that might give us a clue to why this all had to happen. Or at least smash or steal something the dirtbag that did this to us cares about. The Servalites gotta have some hope, right? Listen, I know Lloyd cares for Papa. So if you find him and anything goes down, do me a solid. Keep Lloyd away. You understand? It's so weird, this owning thing. Papa really thought all this was his? Like his hands are his? Was his brain broken? Are you sure? Is everything okay?
Hey, does the sky still exist? Mr. Fishinacci just makes weird, breathy sounds when I ask. Mr. Taxer says it does. Why can't we see the sky? Can we see the sky? When? Is it when I give you all this noisy metalwood Mr. Fishinacci says you need? He says it's important. Why is it important? Can you take it now? Is the reason you can't take it now because you don't have enough arms? Can you get more arms? Hey! Rock! Rock! Huh.
Are you done? Jesus Christ, I can't answer any of those questions.
Yellow! You got it!
This whole idea that you want. I almost slid off the edge.
One must make the best of things.
Lord, wait a moment. One has no choice but to entrust you with this. You have proven yourself.
Yeah, didn't get any.
You have your orders.
Oh, my hands are not used to. My left hand is really not used to playing Warframe. It's like, all the button pressing that you have to do for Warframe specifically that you don't have to do in other games. Wow, that's a lot of ground. Really need to do that, but miss every single one of those. This works the same as the crystal defense.
Defend the victory, Tenno. The
Only
Murmur
you-
knows we cannot protect the labs if we are blind to their presence.
Only it's like murmurs attacking us instead, but that's basically the same thing.
Your necromech is en route to you, even as we speak. I look forward to the ensuing mayhem. Your strength has made all the difference. We can hold the line without you, if we must.
That's the last of them.
Oh my
Objective
god.
is secure. Let's go home.
Again.
One has no choice but to entrust you with this. Very well.
It's like, can I leave?
Does that look like a happy eyeball to you? Keep it clear of obstructions, lest our work be for naught.
Oh god, that laugh was disturbing as fuck.
This is your chance! Go for the eyes!
It's true. What is this over here? Arcane. That's where I wanted to be.
This Vitrium's tormented visions have undoubtedly helped, but our work is not yet complete. Repeat the process. Hurry! You require more Atropos serum. There, a Vitrium. Administer the Atropos serum and defend the boggling eye as it searches. The murmur seeks to protect its eyes. Ha! I've got a tear now.
Been around here before. Cool looking. Oh shit. Oops.
Were you to assign colleagues to administer serum to multiple scanners at the same time, it would speed up the process while adding to the, excitement. We have a lock! The Vitrium stares down our target. Challenge it! Defeat the tide to face the one!
Why was he right there?
The demon finally takes form. At last, it can be destroyed.
Seem to be running great. Pointing.
has it come to pass? The awaited operator has slain the many-armed envoy. Vashtav, Mara Luke.
Looking for.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Just fell. Oh yeah, that's right. I have all these primary deadheads that I'm never going to put together because someone gave me like a... Yeah. 5, I don't know, 3. Same thing with this one. Oh, 4. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's talk about the schedule. So, book club is August 24th on Alex's Book Circle, the book is Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. You can be on that live stream with me if you read the book and you ask to be part of the live stream. You can buy a copy of my book, you can join my Discord, you can tip me. All those links are down below, including a link to my locals, and if you join my locals, you'll have the ability to, as a paying member, you'll get access to exclusive live streams, exclusive early releases, and exclusive writing that's only available there. Hi, Missy. So now let's talk about the schedule for the week. Tomorrow, nothing. Saturday at 3 p.m. Caleb Beer's channel talking about the Master and his emissary. And then Saturday night, Darkest Dungeon back on this channel. And then Sunday at noon, the exclusive live stream for Shadow Warrior. Monday night, Cyberpunk 2077. Tuesday night, the first night of the Unbreakable Pegasus Oath run of Baldur's Gate 3. And then Wednesday, the Dim News with on the Dim side on Rumble. And then Thursday, I don't know if I'm coming back to Warframe. Like I said, something happened right before the live stream that kind of like threw me off and kind of bothered me. And so I'm not sure if it's if this is gonna go back to being weekly. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Merch, 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 merch. Yeah. Check out my new shop at cafepress.com/Alex of all trades for all kinds of products with my face on them.